Okay, everybody, so I just got a lesson on clarifying shampoo from my hairstylist who's an educator, which is why I love going there because he gives me so much knowledge. So just a little background, I have a very sensitive scalp and I don't use anything harsh on my scalp ever, including the type of color. I just do my roots with regular color. I don't use high lift anymore. I don't use bleach. And as far as styling products, I never put anything here. The only time I have ever put something here is when I was recovering from Tulogen and Fluvium, and I was working on the TV series in Cyprus, and a pharmacist there told me a lot of people were coming in with excessive shedding after a certain virus, and so she recommended a 99% natural rosemary tonic that was like water. That was the only time I've ever put anything on my scalp. So I never need to clarify anything, and so I've seen a lot of videos on this, both pros and cons to clarifying your hair with this type of shampoo, but honestly, if I don't need to do something to my hair, I'd rather just forego that. So when my stylist was washing out my hair today, he was asking me about my sensitivity, and he said, look, I'm going to clarify with a clarifying shampoo from a number 4, which is a very high performance hair care line. I am going to have all of that information linked, meaning watch the video on number 4 high performance hair care, because this will really change your mind about the way you think about professional hair care. They call themselves high performance because they have 4 trademark complexes in each product, and their ingredients are just impeccable. I know some people comment that, hey, just use drugstore, it works. If it works for you, that's awesome. If you don't color your hair or don't do anything to your hair, you don't need as high performance products. But let me tell you, if you've ever used high performance products, you know that they work in a completely different way and they feel completely different. And honestly, it's the same thing as buying produce and food. There are all sorts of types of ingredients that are better for us than other ingredients. So that's why I always recommend learning ingredients like I've been doing over the last few years. And today we're going to talk about just that, but in a specific product from number 4, which is their clarifying shampoo. First of all, what in the world is a clarifying shampoo? So I would describe a clarifying shampoo as like a supercharged shampoo. It's just extra strong with the cleansing surfactants to get rid of anything that may be stuck on our beautiful scalps, like excessive sebum, chlorine, hard water, buildup of calcare. Like when I was spending a lot of time in Brussels, the people there were telling me, be careful, the calcare is very high here. So they had tons of hard water and you could get buildup on your scalp, which is very true. Every time you travel, don't you notice that the water is different and your hair reacts very differently? I certainly do, living between 2 continents, and I can tell you the island water in certain countries is absolutely beautiful. So nevertheless, it can help you with shininess and volume of your hair. Why? Because it indirectly gives you bonuses. If you have a lot of excess sebum, chlorine, hard water, product buildup, especially dry shampoo, all that stuff is built up on your scalp, and you're just doing a quick shampoo, but you're not clarifying underneath or really cleansing that scalp well, you can imagine that that is not going anywhere. And the key to healthy hair is having a healthy scalp, which is why I always promote keeping this area clean. And then also I also like to give myself scalp massages because you want to increase the blood circulation, which is amazing for hair growth. So you may or may not need a clarifying shampoo in those instances. Depends on your lifestyle. So I don't use one. But my stylist explained today why he used it on me. If you have a sensitive scalp like me, pay attention. Number 1, he wants to use it to just give me a really good cleanse to make sure all of the cream that we used for the root touch-up is off, like the hair coloring. You want to make sure that that's completely off. And then also you want to make sure that your scalp is nice and clean and beautiful and ready to receive the next hydrating shampoo product or anything else you're going to put on your hair. Obviously, it's going to be shampoo first. that has all these beautiful ingredients like number 4 does. If this is not clean, you're not going to receive those products as well. Key, right? Love that. So I thought I couldn't use a clarifying shampoo. I thought it would bother me. But number 4, what he explained to me is that it's a very hydrating, gentle shampoo that you can actually use all over your body as well. So just like all shampoo and conditioners, I say they're not made equal. Clarifying shampoos are also not made equal. So you really need to do the research in the ingredients before you buy them. So the clarifying shampoo we use today from number 4 has the 4 trademark liquid complexes that all their products have. And I can tell you guys, I have the most sensitive scalp and it felt really good. It felt hydrating as he was using it. It did not overly strip my scalp. It just cleansed away anything that didn't need to be there, which is of course the root coloring that we used. Cleanse that away, and then the next product penetrated beautifully, which was once again the hydrate line from number 4. So if that sounds good to you, let's talk about exactly what's in the number 4 liquid complexes. I'm not going to go into it as in great detail as I did in the other video, so please watch that. It's either going to be here or in the end card or the description box. It's really important that you understand that these products are high performance because the ingredients are so nutritious, or nutritive as they call them, for your scalp, for your mids, and for your ends. So there are 4. Vibrance, vitality, defense, and purity, and each one has a, like I mentioned, it has a trademark complex, and they do different things to help our beautiful scalps and our hair, mid-lengths to ends, and they all have very specific ingredients. Let's talk about the liquid vibrance complex. For example, I'm going to read a little bit of what are in these ingredients. So this is specifically good and nutritious for your hair and your scalp to enhance moisture and shine. And the combination here, which by the way is color protecting, it has black currant, algae, soy yogurt, as well as yerba mate. They are all phenomenal. And again, I go through all the ingredients in the previous video. So the vitality complex is number 2, that promotes and enhances beautiful, youthful hair. And some of these ingredients include acai berry, hibiscus, mangosteen, and good old vitamin C. Okay, so for the last 2, we have the defense and the purity. And the defense is going to really help us fight damage in our hair. Of course, you could have existing damage or fight free radicals for avoiding new damage. The complex here includes burdock root, which is amazing for your hair, Irish moss, oolong tea. Again, all details here, what these ingredients do, but excellent ingredients. And then the last complex is the purity. And the purity includes one of my favorites. It's got the lemongrass, but the oatmeal is my ultimate favorite. It's also got golden sea in it. That is for the pH balance of our hair. And then lastly, the smell is also a little different from the other products. This does have more of a more musky smell, and that's because there is musk, golden amber, and white freesia for the scent of this clarifying shampoo. So when should you use clarifying shampoo? According to the stylist, he told me 1 to 2 times a month would be okay. I spoke to another stylist in the salon. She told me the same thing. But also you can see online, those are the general guidelines. What I would say was, if you're like me and you have a sensitive scalp, I'm only going to use it when I get my hair done. I want him to make sure that all of the creams that he uses for the root color are out, and then I have beautiful, clean scalp to absorb the next products. That's how I'm going to continue to use it. I don't think I need to buy it separately unless I start doing something really different and I'm adding product to my root. But from what I learned today, if I do start adding more product to my root, I would definitely try that, because you guys, this is a very gentle formulation. It actually says online that it's so gentle you can use it every time you shampoo. I would never do that, but that's what it says on the number 4 website. And of course, you can also use it all over your body. So I hope that was helpful, and I will see y'all in the next one. Once again, my content is pretty diverse since I do showcase a lot about the TV series I'm working on, Star Foodies. That's travel and culinary. But I am a beauty enthusiast, so you're going to see a lot of hair care and skin care too. So if you subscribe, you'll be notified and choose the content that you want to watch. Bisous. See you next time.